It's a UFC featherweight division fight. Well, this is about as decorated a kickboxer as has come into this division in some time, DC. And if we get a kickboxing match tonight, he ain't losing.
He is a championship-level kickboxer, a guy that can stand in the pocket and trade and kick and punch with anyone. He's constantly throwing things from as close as you can get. He's comfortable throwing leg kicks. He will drive knees into your body. But it's the aggressiveness and the ability and willingness to stand in the pocket and trade that makes him truly, truly special. I think that is what separates kickboxing, the high level, from everyone else.
He understands distance as well as any striker in this division. Of course, that is a byproduct of a lifetime of repetitions in the kickboxing space. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kun Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed, it was the charisma, it was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's gonna look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Our tale of the tape now for this featherweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 141 pounds. Iceman! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up and we are underway.
Ready.
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
That punch no good.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
That one snuck in. Nice strike. Head kick.
Oh, huge block.
I mean, he's cutting them down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Straight right is there. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Hard shots landing on both sides here.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. Beautiful body kick.
Ooh, looking to set up that head kick. 3 minutes remain in the round. Missed with that right hand.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Right hand upstairs.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up. Dig and kick. You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it. Oh, nice jab.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Beat him to the punch. Be first.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, so the taller fighter lands a flush knee.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
It's okay. Keep going. Keep going.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, crisp boxing here. The right punch followed immediately up by a left.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Again, back into this position.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Nice straight punch. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Right hand upstairs. Seconds left. Oh, nice hook. That was a crippling shot right there.
Threw it real tight, elbow tight, big check in it, landed it right on the chin.
Over the top. This fight's gonna be over this.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
You don't want to close up on him.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. Checks the leg kick.
Great punch. You got to check these low leg kicks.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land. Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Wow, huge head kick. Oh!
Yeah, he mixed it all up.
Trying to kick the leg out. Lee's kick attempt, that one was blocked.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Lee gets stung by that leg kick.
Nice.
Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh, big head kick there. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Huge block there.
Good punch.
Nice 1-2 there. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land. Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Lee. Try to establish that jab. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. The takedown is not there.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
Ooh, big shot lands. Very tricky when he throws that body kick. Beautiful kick.
Unable to connect with the right. Attempts the front kick there.
Good stick. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Lee gets hit with a kick. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up. When it comes to his aggressiveness, the striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch.
That's a big strike right there.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. In the books. All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
What are you doing out there? You have to defend yourself. You can't eat shot.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick. And watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ.
Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Beautiful strike.
Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Oh, nice straight there. I guess that's the quickest way to the target, right? Just throw straight.
Straight down is always best.
Oh, beautiful shot there with the hook. I'm not sure his opponent saw that one coming.
His opponent is taking straight punch. He's hooking right around the guard to land and land
defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done.
Ooh, blocks the shot.
Loaded up on that right hand, too.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Tried to set up the straight left, but
he's so committed to body punching. Yes, you heard him in the last round. Same exact one.
Let's go. Push.
Good punch lands.
some fighters shy away from checking a leg kick. Check that one.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, collar tie. Lee's got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Oh, high amplitude head kick.
He's giving him so many different things right now.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
Back and forth we go here. Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Hands high, hands high.
Nice punch by Lee. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks. Nice kick.
Whoa!
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, side control now. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
Can't take many of those. You better check. Real quick leg kick.
15 seconds.
Nice loop at once.
They continue to exchange. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. All right, so a big round for him there, maybe even a 10-8. There was a big knockdown in there, courtesy of the kick. DC, talk us through it.
He found his spot. I mean, he knew that there was a weakness. He found the spot. He recognized an opportunity to go and chase down that head kick. He threw it, it landed, and he almost got the finish.
Out there. Let's relax. Excellent work. All those rounds on the pads in the gym have paid off.
All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Lee gets caught with that punch.
To throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight. Oh, nice high kick.
Back and forth we go. Unable to land with that punch.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh! Oh, out.
Oh! Nice punch land over the top.
And he landed the right hand there. Takedown defense holds up.
That knee hurt him. Looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Well, I'm not sure how much more damage he can take to the body. You may want to drop that elbow defensively. Of course, that opens you up to damage.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet.
He went high on that one. Straight punch lands.
How good is that right hand?
Big kick lands.
And they separate.
Oh, can't put any weight on it.
Connects with a right.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks. It's a good right hand right there.
Overhand attempt now, it's blocked by Lee.
Beautiful leg kick thrown.
Effective punch there by Lee. Under 2 minutes to go. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found the setup punch. The jab is...
Wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
He got it!
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.